Alright,
So much shit I gotta click on at every reset. It's so fucking annoying.
So I worked out
I'm not
because I've
quite
obviously had
sure.
to because I've
What
had to
now?
work out what troops I've had to change around while I've got like very little to change around. I've
So
had to
many
start
people
training
are
tier
dying.
5 and tier 7s for the
Okay,
different troop groups.
there we go. So, if my stream's
Oh, I
finally
can't
up
wait
and
for
running.
another res raid. I'm excited.
So hey guys,
I'm gonna get my
wait
brain into gear in 2
um,
days.
I'm actually just gonna leave the Discord for a little bit because I can't concentrate.
That's fine.
So, I've got the cream right here. I've got my jar. I'm trying to keep track of the stream as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drag this to the side. This is actually my work over here, which is the paper. I'm probably actually just gonna drag that out further. This is actually my work. So let us begin on making this. So I've got a whipped cream. This isn't really at room temperature yet, so I'm just gonna actually get it out of the carton and stick it inside of the old glass jar that I've got. So heavy whipping cream jar. It's only a pint though, so it's gonna be a half jar. Pour it and put the lid on. Don't fill all the way at the top, only put halfway, which that's where I'm at right now with the heavy cream. Got a mason jar right here. Alright, so make sure that record the time on your data sheet. It is 6:59. So 6. Can I not edit this? Okay. Okay, 6:59. So let's just do 18:59 because that's a lot sooner. Observations. Well, it's a liquid. It's liquid. How it looks, taste. I'm sure like cream. I'm not gonna drink it because I'm not a fan of heavy cream at all. Like before it's done anything with. So I'm just gonna say milky. I'd say, or creamy, better yet. And smooth, because if you drink it, it's gonna be a smooth liquid. So the objective of this lab is to compare the changes of state and food, which it's just cream. So can't really tell anything right now, but it needs to be a room temperature. You gotta churn this butter, dude. If this cap comes off, I'm gonna be mildly upset. Getting that shake weight in. So it hasn't done anything quite yet. But then again, I haven't been shaking it for 5 minutes. So I would say this is a 20 times. Get that shake weight in. That was heavy cream, right? Yeah, that was heavy cream. So now we wait. I'm just gonna go ahead and rejoin the Discord because this is gonna take like 20 minutes.
Take me fucking like 16 hours. That's
Oh,
it.
I'm still
Well,
streaming.
I don't know.
As soon as I'm done helping Paige.
I'll tell you how many I'm
Watch your
about to do.
profanity.
I've got. I think it's just this one. Maybe.
My arms are getting tired from the
This
shake
one
waiting.
after.
What am I supposed to?
Just use the beaver mouse lock enough that you will have that down.
What the hell is this? Plague zone crates. I didn't even know I had these on my inventory.
Yeah, they're
Anyway,
garbage. They're garbage.
I got Maddie, so I'm
Alright, well, I've determined that going in there was probably not the best thing to do. It's my group of friends that I play games with, and watch your profanity. My voice cracked, started to anyways, so. Keep shaking, this may vary for taking 15 minutes. So, if using a bowl and a mixer, mix on medium high until you get a soft peak. I don't think that's gonna happen with this stuff. I'm just gonna be real with you, Chief. William Stanberry, by the way. This is for physical science, and but I've got to open your jar and make observations of the contents. 7:04, so I've been shaking for about 5 minutes. Using a bowl and a mixer, mix on medium high until you get a soft peak. I don't think that's gonna happen with this stuff. I'm just gonna be real with you, Chief. William Stanberry, by the way. This is for. I can start seeing curds at least. I can start to see it solidify. But it's gonna take a lot more of the shaking than that than to get it ready for action. My hands are getting all sweaty, even though this is freezing cold. So I'm just gonna put 750. 7:04, so that would be 19. Why is it skipping like that? Okay. So 19. I can start seeing curds at least. 1905. I can start to see it solidify. It's mainly liquid. That's gonna take a lot more of the shaking than that than to get it ready for action. I don't want to save this. My hands are getting all sweaty, even though this is freezing cold. With small clumps. So I'm just gonna put 750. I'm not gonna drink this. I'm not gonna taste test this. This is a little bit too much. I'm not a fan of like raw dairy products except milk, like just straight milk. So the textures is still smooth with chunks. With curds, I guess you'd say. I don't know. Oh. So I'm not gonna drink this. That freaking hurts. This is a little bit too much. I'm not a fan of like raw dairy products except milk, just straight milk. So the textures is still smooth with chunks. With curds, I guess. Secondary solidification of the liquid. I'm gonna just keep shaking this until like 7:15 while I'm playing on my phone. It seems as though that I've spilled some cream on me, and it's more of a whipped cream. Like, I'm not sure how to. It's more of a whipped cream than I don't know how to explain it. More of a whipped cream than a friggin' milky texture. So it's more creamy. So I need to change that to creamy. secondary solidification of the liquid. Where'd it leak out of? I'm gonna just keep shaking this until like 7:15 while I'm done with the fan. I thought it would be a fun idea to introduce my friends in a YouTube channel, like or in a YouTube video, but for college, profanity isn't needed. It seems as though that I've spilled some cream on me, and it's more of a like a whipped cream. Like I'm not sure how to. It's more of a whipped cream than a. I don't know how to explain it. More of a whipped cream than a friggin' milky texture. So it's more creamy. Yeah, I spilled some more on me, but it's more of a solid. I think it's more of like a cream cheese, I guess, like an icing right now. It just tastes like left out milk. I'm not a fan of that. Ugh. Where'd it leak out of? I figured out where the leak's coming from. It's anytime I take off the lid, it leaks from the lid. Oh man, this is gonna take forever because it's a big amount, not at the room temperature. It would be a fun idea to introduce my friends in a YouTube channel, like or in a YouTube video, but for college, profanity isn't needed. But nicotine is. I'm rewatching this, so. Jesus. Jesus. Lord, please give me the strength to carry on. I need to use my strong hand. It's more of a solid, I think. It's more of like a cream cheese, I guess, like an icing right now. It just tastes like left out milk. Not a fan of that. Ugh. I figured out where the leak's coming from. It's anytime I take off the lid, it leaks from the lid. Oh man, this is gonna take forever because it's a big amount, not a room temperature. Oh, okay. Okay, shake faster. It's no longer making any like sloshing sounds, so I think it's more of a cream right now. There we go, there's a slosh. Oh yeah, boy! I'm probably gonna get a marked down on this video for all the innuendos. I'm rewatching this, so. Dang it. Oh, I just hit my own noggin here. Jesus. Lord, please give me the strength to carry on. I need to use my strong hand. So it's solidified into a gel. So I'm gonna put the cap back on it and shake away. Probably gonna need to add some salt or some stuff to it soon. Yeah, it looks like whipped cream, so I'm on step 8 right now. Record the time. So I'm gonna put 19, 12 shake faster. Curds, and then whipped cream. There we go, there's the slosh. Oh yeah, boy! I'm probably gonna get a marked down on this video for all the innuendos. I don't need to be doing that with glass. it's solidified into a gel. So I'm gonna put the cap back on it and shake away. The stream's far behind than what it needs to be. Oh man, Rick, I don't know how long I can shake. Probably gonna need to add some salt or some stuff to it soon. What's your buttermilk taste like? I already got that. Okay, so I've pretty much done the bread thing because I could have done that without the heavy cream. So I'll just go to that when I get ready to. Because you just turn it into toast, literally. So I'm gonna put 19, 12 curds, and then whipped cream. That is still whipped creamy. I'm gonna take off my ring because that's really annoying my head. The butter. I can't believe it's not butter. I don't need to be doing that with full ass. So my stream is approximately a minute or two behind. I'm scared I'm gonna lose grip of this and it just shatter on the floor. Definitely have to rename this video. So I'm gonna shake away until it's finished. I may have to take a spoon to it maybe and stir it. Or a whisk. Oh man. No, a whisk would damage the butter. But make it like not solid. I don't know how long I can shake. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this, but it's you can see it like up here, how you can see through the glass. Okay, so I've pretty much done. So it's pretty much clumped up now. I could have done that without the heavy cream. So I'll just go to that when I get ready to. Because you just turn it into toast. I think it's getting close to the butter time. Take off my ring because it's really annoying my head. The butter. I can't believe it's not butter. When do I need to add salt? I don't think I'll add salt to this because it's too much work. So my stream is approximately a minute or two behind. Scared me to lose grip of this and it just shatter on the floor. So there's no actual like opaque liquid in it. It's the buttermilk. Definitely have to rename this video. So there's literally no liquid in here anymore. When it solidifies a little bit more, I guess, if it does solidify, Because there's hardly any liquid, if any, left in it. It's just completely solid. Shake away until it's, I don't know if heavy whipping cream and heavy cream is the same thing, but that's what I got. And now I'm just left with this mass. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip the 9 and 10 because there is no buttermilk left in it, and I just tasted the butter. So for that one, I'm just gonna put unsalted butter. So it's pretty much clumped up now. I think it's getting close to the butter time. I'm gonna open it one more time and double check to see if there's any liquid. Yeah, there's literally no liquid coming out of it. So I think I may have bought the wrong kind of cream. But I googled it and it said you could turn heavy whipping cream into butter. So I think I don't have any buttercream. So for the sake of the video, I'm just going to put once. Because if I were to do it, I'd be losing a lot of butter. I'd have to, I'm sure, go back into, I don't know. I'll shake it until 25. I'll shake this until 725. There's literally no liquid in here anymore. Yeah, you can see how light reflects through it now. When it solidifies a little bit more, I guess. Okay, there's still liquid in it. I see it. It was trapped underneath the butter, the mass itself. So I'm gonna shake it until 25. I may give it till 30. And now I'm just left with this mass. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip the 9 and 10 because there is no buttermilk left in it, and I just tasted the butter. So for that one, I'm just gonna put unsalted butter. Who in the world sent me that? So at 30, I'm gonna go until 30. Ooh, that busted my chest with that. Okay, I see. The cream is actually like, since it turned into whipped cream, there's actually a bigger mass in the middle. Getting to the point where I've got the mass in the middle and then the butter cream or buttermilk that's outside of it right now. Because if I were to do it, I'll shake it until 25. I'll shake this until 725. You just get milked on me again. I want to lose this shirt, but I don't think it'll be appropriate for college. So just like I said, I'm shaking until 30. Because now that I have a liquid inside, The butter's just now solidifying. Since I do see the clump, the secondary time will be 1 minute ago. So yeah, you can see how 1923. Mass in the middle. Okay, there's still liquid in it. I see it. Mass in the middle, surrounded by. It was trapped underneath the buttermilk. The mass itself. So I'm gonna shake it till 25. I may give it till 30. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go to the sink with my laptop, where I'm gonna empty this out and rinse it. So what I'm gonna do is just. You're gonna have to believe me on how many times I rinse it. Taking it to Flavor Town. Six more minutes. Because I want to be absolutely sure that I'm not going to lose hardly any butter. Okay, I see. The cream is actually, like, since it turned into whipped cream, there's actually a bigger mass in the middle. Getting to the point where I've got the mass in the middle and the butter cream or buttermilk that's outside right now. Let's just put 24 minutes, because that's how much it elapsed until the butter became like in the center mass. You just get milked on me again. I want to lose this shirt, but I don't think it'll be appropriate for college. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this to the sink, even though it's not 30. I'll still have video and audio. So, now I'm at the sink. Taste the buttermilk. It still just tastes like regular milk. We pour out the buttermilk slowly. I'm using the lid to sort of shelter the butter inside of the thing still, while losing the milk. So, one time. I'm gonna rinse off the lid too. Two times. Okay, so 3 times. The water's clearing up. It's extremely clear. So I'm gonna say 3, and if it changes on this 4th time, I'm just gonna say 3. Yeah, it's crystal clear. So I'm gonna say 3 times. 3 ounces to make the butter. So I want to be absolutely sure that I'm not gonna lose hardly any butter. Alright, so I'm back. The butter is complete. I've got my ball of butter in the middle. It smells funny. So, alright, so after I do that, what is it? I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 pieces of bread. just so I can spread this butter on it. I'll be back in a second. Not yet. I'm doing it right now. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still recording for it right now. And my microphone's on too. Is the toaster broke? I don't know. Yeah, it's plugged in. Now,
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to toast a piece of bread.
Don't slam it. Push it down.
All right. All right, so toast is going. I got the bread. So, one piece of white bread. Describe your bread. It's wheaty. It's white bread. It's just soft. It tastes like bread. All right, so now you tear it in half. Sort of just rips. Tastes the same. You can tell that it's been ripped. Like the ripped part right around here. You can tell it's been ripped. Rather than perfect square. Tastes the same. Only reason why I'm doing the bread thing again so I have it on camera, plus I'm a little bit hungry for bread. Alright, so I'm back. The butter is complete. I've got my ball of butter in the middle. Now I've got to wait for it to ferment. Or not ferment, the bread to toast. Alright, so after I do that, my toaster works. I don't know why it wasn't catching when I did it, but I took the bread out and tried it. Hey, toast is done. So now, I'm making sure my knife is clean. So I've got the butter toast. Yeah, I'm still recording for it right now, and my microphone's on too. So, toasted bread. Is the toaster broke? I don't know. Tastes different, I guess. I don't know how to explain toast taste, but it tastes like toast. No. So, what is it? I'm trying to toast a piece of bread. It's alright, so let's just go through it. Tear bread in half, how does it taste from the whole slice? It just physically changed it because it's just the same thing. It's not really a physical change, it's just, it changed physically. Did the appearance, texture, and taste change it? No, it didn't. Toasting bread is also a physical change because it just toasted it. Because on the back here, it's like a little bit darker, it's a little bit burnt, and you know the taste of burnt bread because it's burnt. But the moment of truth is tastes like bread. Alright, so now you tear it in half. Get the butter. Sort of just rips. And then tastes the same. This is not a butter knife, as you can tell. There we go. I've got it in my hand. Probably should have added salt to it. Like the ripped part right around here. You can tell it's been ripped. Rather than perfect square. Tastes the same. Alright, so tastes like bread. Buttered bread. I think this is the final step to the experiment. Wish I had some cinnamon to add to this because I love cinnamon toast. Now I've got to wait for it to ferment. Not ferment, the bread to toast. My toaster works. I don't know why it wasn't catching when I did it, but I took the bread out and tried it. Hey, toast is done. So now, let me make sure my knife is clean. It's alright. So, I've got the buttered toast. So, toasted bread. Alright, so, butter complete. I was trying to drain a little bit of the extra juice off of it. I don't know how to explain toast taste, but it tastes like toast. Alright, so after we get past toast, describe what's happening in the molecules of your cream when you're shaking it. The molecules are... Tear bread in half, how does it taste? You just physically change it because it's just the same thing. Yeah, the butter's pretty much going from a solid to a liquid to solid, and the molecules clump up, like due to, I guess, the motion. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what I'm hypothesizing here. But it's clumping up to ferment, even though fermenting is more biology and it's alcohol, but it's not that kind of fermenting. It's just getting firm. That's what I mean by it. But it's going to a solid, as you can see, the giant butter clump in the bottom. You can reverse the change by, I guess, melting it, because it's literally the same substance. Nothing's added. Nothing has been chemically added to it, changed, or anything like that. Heat hasn't been added aside from room temperature. So all you gotta do is just melt it, and it goes back to cream, and you gotta reshake it. If you had some actual cream to mix into it. But I went ahead and did number 9 as well because I thought it meant like my favorite dish using butter, but like my favorite dish is pretty much like a steak. That's literally my favorite thing. It's just a juicy medium rare steak. So we're going on to this. I talk about cinnamon toast because that uses the butter, but it's just cinnamon, butter, and bread. You crush the cinnamon sticks up to get the powder. You get the bread. You toast the bread, and you make the butter. So 3 physical changes, or yeah. So you get your physical changes there, and then all of them are physical changes. So I explained the process of it. So I'm just gonna type in toasting bread. Toasting the bread, which is made by like wheat and all the other additives and whatever that's added to bread to make it bread. Toasting bread. And then adding butter. Then the cinnamon powder. I can't spell cinnamon. But there we go. And then the summary conclusion. I'm just gonna restate it what I've put as well over the experiment, which this is how I expected to go as well, which actually